Right, question 9. Suppose a line has a y-intercept of 0, 3 and passes through the point 1, 5. What is the equation of the line in slope-intercept form? Okay, so this does not give us our slope. It does give us the y-intercept. The y-intercept was given that it was at 0, 3. So when we title it B in our equation of y equals mx plus b, it is talking solely about the y coordinate. B is the y coordinate of the y-intercept point. So we have our B. So B equals 3. Now the one thing we do not have is our slope. We do have a slope formula if you click on key terms. Since it's giving us 2 points, it does give us the formula right here. So the slope formula would be y, this sub 2 at the bottom just is meaning the second y coordinate, minus y sub 1, that's just meaning the first y coordinate. And by the first y coordinate, I mean the y coordinate from the first point. So first y coordinate, the y coordinate from the first point. Y sub 2 is the y coordinate from the second point. So then x sub 2 is the x coordinate from the second point, and x sub 1 is the x coordinate from the first point. So if we take that and we use substitution, so looking back at our points, we can label any of these as our first point and our second point. So I'm just going to label this as our first point. So our first x coordinate and our first y coordinate, our second x coordinate and our second y coordinate. Right there and there. So our second y coordinate is 5, so I replace that with a 5. Our first y coordinate is 3, so I replace y sub 1 with a 3. Our second x coordinate is a 1, so I replace this with a 1. And our first x coordinate is a 0. So then I replace that with a 0 and I simplify. So 5 minus 3 is equal to 2, and 1 minus 0 is 1. So 2 divided by 1 is more commonly just written as 2. So there is our slope. So wherever you see the slope, we would write a 2, and our b is 3, so we would replace this b with a 3. So we have y equals 2x plus 3. That is the equation.